Hello, greetings. It's me, Summer of She Glows 444. Getting ready to move to Colombia. Y'all know I've been there several times. I love it so much. We did the retreat there. I had been planning to move anyway. So, with everything going on in this country, I decided to move my trip up. Just start the process of what I want to do there. Buying myself some land, getting an apartment, working on my business. I was already thinking of taking a break from work because taking care of my mother with Alzheimer's, and it's been very difficult, you know, and I'm really overwhelmed. But now I think I'll take that break in Colombia. And also, since the money stretch is so much better, that's a easier thing to do. Then in the couple of months that I'm going to take off, I'm buying furniture and getting acclimated and hiring my mother a helper or a nurse, and, you know, getting everything together, making a way for my kids to come later. I can decide which kind of visa I want to do, etc. But I think buying land would get me in anyway, or else I'll just, you know, continue the remote job and do it from there, or a different remote job. I'm just ready. So it's been overwhelming and stressful. Like, how am I going to do everything? I need to sell the car, sell my furniture, you know, get rid of a lot of clothes and things, donate, have a big sale. I need to do a big Black Friday sale for the business, for my products, and just plan for that. So that's been a little overwhelming, but I'm okay. I have a plan, and I'm excited about it. So, and I have friends there, so I already have a place that I'm gonna stay. I'm trying right now to find someone who will travel with me, so that I don't have to travel by myself with my mother. It's very difficult for me to do that. She can walk and everything, you know, but like, we're both very anxious kind of people, and traveling makes me anxious, and then she don't want me to tell her anything, and then the traveling makes her more confused. And I mean, y'all, even getting her to get into the car, to the seat at the plane, you know, how you have to scoot over, like, she was so out of it last time, and I'm like, well, keep walking, well, scoot over. I'm like, what are you saying? And I was like, oh my gosh. So it was really, really hard. But, you know, praise God, it was a beautiful trip when we went last time, and she really liked it, and she did a lot better there. And like call it hyperpigmentation, like the hyperpigmentation started going away. Interesting. And, you know, we'll just be able to do more and everything. It's not as accessible, you know, but people are way kinder about elders or people with special needs and things. So it's just a beautiful place for me. I'm so excited to go. I'm scared about, I'm kind of scared about some of it, particularly that the children can't come right away. But for spring break, I'll come back and get them, and they'll come for the summer. And so I'm trying. It's hard for me to have to trust my ex and all of that, but I know that he cares for his children, and I know that they're safe, you know. But that's hard. I've never been away from them very long at all, and they're getting bigger, but they're still my babies, you know. So they get to decide if they want to go to school here or if they want to come with me to Colombia. And their father might go to Africa as well. Might go back to Africa, so him and his wife. So I would like that. I would like for them to be in Africa and let me be in Colombia, and they can go to school by me or him or whatever. Then they speak Côte d'Ivoire. They speak French, Spanish. I'll probably learn Arabic too, right? And English. Like, that's a great way for children to start up, I think. So I love my neighborhood. It's weird to leave my neighborhood. It's very, it's an immigrant neighborhood. It's mostly Mexican. There's Guatemalans, Salvadorans, Hondurans, etc. A couple Ethiopians, tiny bit of African Americans, me and like family on the corner, Dominicans, etc. And because it's an immigrant community, it's like a real sense of community. You know, the children actually play outside and know each other. Some of the houses I let them go to. You can't go to everybody's house, you know what I'm saying? But in my neighborhood, the children are outside until late, 10 o'clock, 11, whatever, especially in the summertime. And because Latinos here, they don't care about, they don't care about, like, the kids can be outside. African American culture, like the lights, the street lights come on, you got to come in, you know, being outside playing. Which is funny, I have a theory on that might be because of Jim Crow and KKK and all of that. Because I remember the children playing outside when I was in Africa, so I don't think it's an African thing. I think that it's the trauma of being here. But it's a dead end that I live on, and you know, everybody knows each other, and also, you know, letting people be outside in front of the house anyway, sleeping on a hammock, sitting in the front, playing some music, people coming by. So that's why there's a chair in front of my house here. And you know, that's just what we do. That's what the people do here. So sorry, I'm backing up. So I was going to get my mom's medicine right now, and I was asking, can we do a year supply, and they were saying there is a way to override it if we're leaving the country. So I'm gonna see if that's a possibility, or if I can do the mail order one. There's a lot of these little details to take care of, but I'm not worried. I'm excited. Oh, there's a bluebird. See, that's a good sign. I'm very excited for my move. I'm very excited to get out of here. I'm excited for how much easier I think it'll be. When I first went to Cali, I was like, this feels like home. I liked it the first day. By like the second, but that night I was like, wow. By the second day I was like, I want to move here. And I was like, okay, I'm tripping. Now I'm a nomad, so that's probably not that surprising. I never stay anywhere more than like 2-3 years. Hardly. I think Chicago was the place I stayed the longest besides where I grew up. But even, we just always move. My mother's a nomad, my grandmother was, and I think that I come from Fulani people partly anyway, so nomadic. And so I never felt more at home than in Cali, Colombia. That's what I'm getting to, which is weird for me. I'm not Colombian, I'm Latin American, I'm not, you know. But when I did the astrocartography, like the Venus line, we go right through Cali. So I guess it makes sense that I love it so much. And I've been trying to get back there since then. And I had put it off for a year or two. But everything going on in this country and what's about to happen, and also living in an immigrant neighborhood where people are scared of being deported and families have mixed statuses. You know, real talk, if they come rounding people up, who's really gonna know I'm African American? You know, your ID can be faked, but you're gonna walk around with your birth certificate. I don't know. So I just decided I'm ready to get out of here, and so we're gonna go sooner. So I'm excited. I'm gonna be videoing. I'm gonna take videos as we get ready. Maybe with selling the things, selling the cars, saying bye to the friends. Might go to eat with some friends or something before I go. I'm not telling everybody because it's important to not tell everybody everything, you know. You don't need other people's energy on your moves, okay? Particularly because so many people feel so stuck. And when you're really free, it really, it bothers people a lot of times because it makes them come to terms with the fact that they're not as stuck as they've been pretending they are. Like, they feel stuck, and then here you are doing what they thought they could never do, and then they're mad at you for it, and they're mad at themselves. So it's better not to tell a lot of people certain things, I believe. So I'm not going to be telling a lot of people. The main ones who know, that's it, who already know, which is part of a new journey I'm on anyway. I'm the type to keep in touch with everybody. I keep the friendships and relationships going, and I've stopped. If you don't ever call me, I'm not gonna call you. If you don't feel the need to reach out and stay connected, I'm not gonna do it. If you do me foul and whatever, then I don't gotta be available for it anymore. So I think that's part of me getting ready to go as well. There's a lot of shedding going on, a lot of letting go. And this week is going to be a week where I work on the things that I'm going to sell. So I made a list of things, my long list of things to do. When I talked to my therapist, she said, try the Eisenhower matrix. So things organized by things I have to do. And so I went through the list for that. And this week I'm going to work on some of the do's, especially selling the items. So I'm going to put my furniture online. This is an ADHD girly, so this has been difficult, but it's all good. And just like one thing, one or two, or how many I can do a day, at least one a day, okay? Put that online or look up the next thing or whatever, but I'm going to go by my list, not just me trying to figure out how to reinvent the wheel every time. Because you know how ADHD is. You'll be like, oh, I really need to book this ticket. You know what I should do? Deep clean the sink. So I've done a bunch of cleaning already. Not to what I want to, but I'm also reminding myself and looking at the list. This is the week you take a picture of the couch, put it on Facebook Marketplace, you know, take a picture of the car, you know. Actually, I already called about the car. I need to get the car detailed and then sell it, or I can just take it to the dealership and see what they'll give me for it. I'm hoping that a friend buys it, though. They were looking for a second car, so I thought I would rather sell it to them. But anyway, life is good. I'm excited. Big things popping. We are going to Cali, Colombia. Almost salsa. So we're going to have the capital of salsa. Excuse me. We're going to have so much fun. And I'm really, really excited and grateful. Alhamdulillah. Everything's working out perfectly for me. Everything's always working out perfectly for me and you. I am successful. I am grateful. I am rich. I am amazing. I am abundant. I can be having